back. This is week 3 on how to host your conference or event. This week we are going to work on working with your guests during the event. If you are tuning in for the first time, my name is Barbara Velez, and my passion is for you to grow to your full potential. Whether you just starting in ministry or you've been in ministry for a long time, I hope to give you tools for success in everything you are doing right now. And most people are new to this whole conference or event bandwagon, but if you're doing events for a long time, I'm sure that there are some things that I can share with you that you can learn, and I'm sure if you comment down below and tell me some of your ideas, I would love to hear them, because I'm always seeking for new ways to learn. Today, as I said before, we're going to talk about working with your guests during the event. This is the hospitality part. You need to understand that you are hosting your guest speakers, but every person that comes to the event, it's also a guest. So you have to you have to keep that in mind as a host. You are hosting people that are coming to speak to your event, but and you are also probably if you're hosting, you're also speaking as well. But you are not only the host, you are also a speaker. You are also hosting the event, so you need to think as a host. So not only for the people that are visiting and speaking, but also the people that are coming to your event to receive. So make and create an environment during your conference or event that is welcoming. So your team needs to be on top of it, and you have to have ushers, people that are saying hello, or that are at the registration tables, or in everything they do. Make sure that they know that they are an extension of you, the host, as you are the host of the event, because they're part of your team. They are an extension of you. So if you guys, if you need to meet with your team before the event and rally the troops and say, here is the things that we expect from you, and these are the guidelines for you to behave during the event, that is okay, because everything they do will reflect on you as the host. And if you are part of an event, and you are that part, that volunteer that is helping with you could be helping with the tables, you could be helping with the registrations, you could be helping just by bringing food over and driving the guest speakers. Anything that you do, you kind of need to understand that you are an extension of the host. You are also hosting these people. Okay, some things to think about it that we don't think that much are like hospitality in general. I love the fact that this has been catching on our events, hospitalities or welcome baskets. It's always good to, like, if you are having guests staying over or lodging at a hotel or even at a house, because some people decide it's okay to stay in a house of a person and that will host them. Either way, have a little basket, or I use the little bags. They're cheaper, and then that way it's not a big basket that they have to leave behind. And those welcome baskets, you can put water, you can put some snacks there, you can put the itinerary of the event, a welcome note that says welcome to the event, we're very excited that you're here. You can put like mints or chiclets or something that will help with the dry mouth or cough, those little cough drops, just because when someone is speaking you need to maintain your mouth wet, so those things will help. And if you have done your homework and have asked if there's a preference of food or something, you kind of have an idea of what these people like, so you can put those things in there. There are some people that rather prefer to have fresh fruits and all of these things. In the way I think and I coordinate everything is that I have that little bag full with water or some snacks and some basic things. And in the green room, if we choose to have one, then we'll have fresh fruits and we have the other foods, and they can replenish or take back and forward to the hotel. Talking about green rooms, that's part of the hospitality. You need to decide if you're going to have one. There are cultures and there are churches that they do not have green rooms. They do not believe in green rooms, and that is okay. The reason that we do have green rooms, and I am all for green rooms, is because we have to have a space for the guest speakers to have a downtime, to have some speakers go there and talk to each other and get to talk to each other. There has to be a place where they can kind of like get some coffee or some tea, or kind of like have a moment of like, let me just like cool down and get into my thoughts straight. And just some of them, they just go there and they just pray. So I like the fact that we have green rooms. We also need to understand that the green room has a place. You need to allow them to mingle with the people. So the green room is for them to kind of go there, eat, and whatever you decide it will be for. But you need to allow them to mingle with the people, to talk to the people. Unless there's a different instruction, some of them will tell you, I would like to mingle with the people before the event start. If I'm speaking, right after I'm speaking, I'm drained, so I would rather go and sit for a moment in the green room. Just ask those questions as you welcome them and as you spend time with them, moving them from the hotel or from their staying to the conference or the venue. Okay, for hospitality, you need to decide what are the meals that you are going to provide for the guest speakers. Are they going to be going out to eat? Are you taking them out to eat, or are you going to have home cooked meals? That's very important, and that will play a role in your budget. If you have home cooked meals, that's fantastic. Most of them love that. Just stick to the facts that you gather during your working with them prior to the event. When you ask for those food preferences, just gather that information and let the people know that are helping you and volunteering to cook for the guest speakers and for the team, because normally at least in our church, we cook for the guest speakers, but so suddenly everyone is invited to the green room. Like every single person in the church like have access. Once our speakers are taken care of, there's food for every single person that is volunteering at the church, and we don't ask them to pay for it because it's part of, we feed them because they're volunteering. Okay, so if you're able to do that, go for it. It works. But if things to remember when you are cooking meals, when people are traveling, try not to go with the spices too high. Chili is not something that everyone tolerates, especially late at night. So try to eat and this I learned from my pastor because she's very conscious about it. She's always like gravitate for chicken and potatoes. Try to make it hommier for them. Or if you're cooking pasta, be careful because those tends to be pasta tends to be acid. So offer it, but have an alternative like salad or vegetables or something that will balance it out. For fruits, we never do watermelons because that some people don't tolerate that, so we do mostly strawberries, blueberries, we have apples, we have bananas. Those are things that you need to think, and if you know what are their favorite foods prior to the event, and you're able to have a home cooked meal on their favorite foods, go for it. Okay. Another things, sometimes they will not be able to eat for any reason at the green room or at your church. Do not get offended about that. We cook to host them, but if they decided that they're not able to eat, do not get offended about that, and just always offer if they want to go out, if that is something that you can afford, or if there's something that you want to offer them, to say, oh, if you're not gonna eat right now, would you like to take something for the hotel for later? Okay, give them that option. Transportation is very important. You have to have someone that it's reliable to transport these people. So it's because you want to have a special protocol for these things. So if you're transporting a person, you should not be talking to their ear all the time. You go and pick up that person in the hotel or in the venue. You wait. If you told them that you are going to be there at 9 a.m., you be there at the lobby at 9 a.m. Have the wait for them in the lobby. If they're 5 minutes past the time and they haven't come to the hotel, have the front desk call them and say your ride is here, and just wait for them there, and greet them, be courteous, and make sure that you give them space to get ready and prepare themselves mentally for the hotel. And if they approach you and talk to you, just do the same, but be always mindful of who you are transporting. Things to remember when working, and to remind your team, be authentic with your guests, be authentic with everyone, but at the same time, honor your guest. And I'm talking right now about not only the guest speakers, but the people that come as a guest at the conference. If for your guest speakers, discuss with them their preferences regarding mingling, what they want to do, how they want to mingle with the people. Help them be to be approachable, and communicate with them all the time, and be prepared to be flexible. Okay, and don't forget that people that are coming to your event, you are hosting them as well. Make the contact and make them feel welcome. Ask them how they are doing. Make sure that they know where the things are in the area, especially if they are not from there. Take the time to, even if it's from the pulpit, and you have to let them know, just remember there's a Starbucks here, or there's like a Dunkin' Donuts here for coffee, and there's restaurants in the area. If you can have a paper with all those options listed, to have them for when they come and register. Make them feel welcome. They are coming to your event, and you are making this event for them. Remember, it's for the people. So you need to, you and everyone that is in your team that is helping you and representing you as the host, they need to make sure that they feel everyone welcome. And take this opportunity to build your audience. If they're coming, make the contact. Make sure that you are also, as a host, mingling around, that people are letting them know about the resources, and making sure that they know the schedule and the itinerary and everything. Connect with the people, and let them know about other events that they can come to, and they can always be blessed if you are going to host any other events. Okay, friends, I think that's it for today. I would love to continue talking about these things. There are many things, but if you like it and if you think that I forgot something, please comment down below. I would like to hear your thoughts. There might be something else that you do differently. I would love to hear it and learn with you. And if you like this video and you haven't watched the other ones, just go back and watch the other ones and subscribe to this channel. We're preparing great things for you. So God bless you, and see you next week when we wrap up how to host your event or conference. Okay, God bless you.